everybody! Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's right. Oh, gosh, you guys. I am ecstatic because I know so many of you out there have been waiting for me to play this game ever since I started Dragon Age Origins. And the wait is finally over. So I'm just so excited to begin this because I know it's going to be a fun journey sharing this with you guys, and it was really important for me to be able to knock this out just before Dragon Age 3. They haven't quite released when they're going to be. They haven't quite told us what the release date actually is going to be. Rumors are saying it's going to be by the end of 2013. I'm not going to, I'm going to take that as with a grain of salt. But just in case, I just wanted to get this started because, I have to get through it so that I can, set things up for my Inquisitor in Dragon Age 3. Very sad that we're not really going to see Angelus again, at least for this game. Who knows if we'll see him again in Dragon Age 3? I'm sure he might at least get mentioned. Just to give you guys a little bit of insight on what to expect out of this LP, especially for those of you who've never seen any of my videos. First of all, this is going to be a gay Let's Play of Dragon Age 2. And what exactly is a gay Let's Play? It's really simple. Really, all it is a full playthrough of Dragon Age 2, where our main protagonist, in this case, Hawke, happens to be gay. And that's really all it is, all there is to it. When I first started doing LPs, I wanted to begin by introducing something into the LP community that just didn't exist. And I was very excited to jump in and start with Mass Effect 3 and start playing characters that were gay, because there were games that allowed for that, but you didn't really see any Let's Players that had characters that, had characters that were gay. So that was kind of the motivation behind it, and my Mass Effect gay Let's Play became really popular, so did my Dragon Age Origins. There was a little bit of a following in Jade Empire as well, and so naturally I'm going into Dragon Age 2 as a gay Let's Play. If that is content that makes you uncomfortable, then this LP is probably not for you. But if you're perfectly cool with it, I would definitely enjoy having you along for the ride. Another thing that you can expect from my Let's Plays is that I'm the kind of person who likes to take time to share my thoughts and what's going through my head, especially during decisions, especially when decisions have to be made. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't particularly care about, analysis of plot or my musings of what I feel in character my Hawke would do, and his motivations towards making the decisions that he's taking. If you feel that something like that would cause you to start yelling out, "Shut up and play the game," I'm probably not the Let's Player for you. Another thing that you guys can expect from this LP is that I am very, very anti-spoilers. Now, I say that even though this actually is not a blind playthrough for me. Whenever I do Let's Plays of games that I've already played, I make it a point to not spoil anything for my viewers, because I know some of you may never have played or seen, Dragon Age 2 before, and even though I've already played the game, I'm not going to do anything, or at least I'm going to try my hardest not to do anything to spoil the plot for you ahead of time. So don't worry about that for those of you who are worried about that, because I think way too many people who do non-blind Let's Plays for games that like this, that do have, you know, a very deep story, they tend to give things away before it actually happens. So I'm going to make it a point not to do that. Let's get this started. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I am pumped. All right, we are going to start with a new game. Oh, okay. So here we go. So the first thing we have to do is to select our gender and class. Now, the unfortunate thing about Dragon Age 2, which did disappoint a lot of people when they first heard about it, is that you do not have the opportunity to choose your race. You pretty much have to be human. And that's too bad, because I really enjoyed the diversity of the different origins in Dragon Age Origins, and I felt that I understand that maybe story-wise they really needed Hawke to be human, but I just missed it. I missed having the choice to be an elf or a dwarf, and of course a human, and not only being those different races, but also choosing different backgrounds for those races. But, you know, it is what it is. So, you've got your rogue. This is just like in Dragon Age Origins. You've got rogues. Can wield a dagger in each hand or a rain of arrows from a distance. They are particularly adept at tearing down individual opponents and are the only class that can pick locks or disarm traps. You have your warriors, masters of melee combat. Some heft an enormous two-handed weapon that strikes several foes at once. Others pair a one-handed weapon with a shield that doubles as a bludgeon. And then last but not least, you can be a mage. Mages command arcane spells and hurl bolts of magic from their staves. Despite their immense power, mages are vulnerable when their allies fall or when enemy troops attack them directly. I really need to be a mage, guys. I just love being mages. I love magic. I've never really been a fan of warriors. That just wasn't really my cup of tea. Rogues are fun. I'm really big on characters with finesse, and just skill-heavy classes in general. But mages, I just have a very soft spot for mages. So my Hawke is going to be a mage. Heck yeah. And I just love the staffs. I love what they did with the staffs in Dragon Age 2. That was a lot different. It's just a lot more dynamic than in Dragon Age Origins. So that is a really awesome improvement, in my opinion. I've been thinking about how I'm going to role play my Hawke, and I wanted to do something that I've never done in either Dragon Age Origins nor Dragon Age 2. And I'm planning on playing a blood mage. Yeah, I've never played a blood mage before. But I want to make this a really complex character, because I want my particular Hawke to be a blood mage who's trying to prove that you can be a blood mage and still be good. I want a character, because I think he has a little bit of Angelus's drive, because Angelus, if you remember, was a spirit eater, and spirit eaters aren't traditionally known to be particularly quote-unquote good characters. But I really wanted to try to make a character who is out to prove to the world, and maybe even more so prove to himself, that just because you use blood magic, it doesn't make you inherently evil per se. Now, he's not going to be a perfect character by any means. I am planning on making him quite flawed. You know, he's not going to be Mr. Goody Two Shoes at all. But I just thought that it would be really interesting playing a blood mage that is desperately trying to break out of out of a mold, break out of a stereotype. So we'll see how that goes. Whoa. This doesn't look fun. Who do we have here? Oh, EA. I have mixed things to say about EA, but anyway, we digress. A BioWare production. Okay, there we go, BioWare. I'm still a BioWare fan.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here.
You.
Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
Yeesh.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Heck yeah. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. The graphics have definitely improved a lot. You know what hasn't improved, though? The look of the Darkspawn, unfortunately. They look like... They look like Skeletor wannabes. It's alright.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Oh boy.
Get ready!
Okay, combat. Let's see if we can remember how to do this. Alright, so we can't control Carver. But we can attack. So right click and enemy to attack. Nice. So as you can see, there's a noticeable difference now in the pace of battle in Dragon Age 2 compared to Dragon Age Origins. It's a lot more fast-paced. I love the staff combo of the mages. You know, they're not just standing there and, you know, playing the same animation over and over. Let's go in and use some spells. So, Winter's Grass. We remember this one. Nice. Man, we're powerful. Come on, Carver. We got this. Fireball, eh? Sure, why don't we give this a try? I really like the targeting system now. You know, this little ring here. It's pretty cool looking. Try not to hit Carver with our fireball. There we go. Beautiful. I forgot how fast this action combat goes, because I'm so used to Dragon Age Origins right now. Stay back. Alright, we need to help out Carver. Come on. Oh, good job. Whew.
We can't keep this up forever.
It's alright. I'm right beside you, bro. Carver, by the way, is our brother. And really, BioWare, I have to say this. Like, why, BioWare? Why did you have to make our own sibling so darn adorably cute? I mean, what is this? It's Soris. It's Soris all over again. What is it with BioWare making our siblings so attractive? Or making our family members so attractive. I can't stand this. Oh. Don't worry, I'm right beside you, bro.
We'll make it through this. Together.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Yeah. Go for it.
All yours, brother.
Good stuff, little bro. Carver's our little brother. So we need to take care of him. Alright, now we've got the big spells. Let's see if we can play around with this. Oh yeah. Alright, so here. have a cone of cold. Nice. Yeah, crushing prison, one of my favorite spells. Oh, Carver. Here, I'll help you out. Carver might get hit a little bit, but that's okay. He can take it. Okay. Ooh. Mind Blast. I remember this. Here. Take care of this last one. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an ogre. I remember you. Oh. You're a lot bigger than I remembered you being.
Here we go.
Especially from that camera angle. Okay, Carver. Yeah, let's, Crushing Prison, maybe? Okay, that didn't quite... Ooh, Carver. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Alright. Ice Ball.
Get ready.
Alright, you take care of... Here, I'll take care of these guys. And, don't mind me!
Careful.
Big giant boulder. Okay, alright, we got this. Cone of Cold. Oof. Yeah, have some more. Come on. Alright, just start throwing down fireballs all over the place. Ooh.
There's no end to them. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Oh.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Alright. Okay. So now, folks, it's time for us to actually create our actual Hawke. Because, as that little cutscene implied, Varric kind of took the dwarf, you'll learn that his name is Varric, is going to be... He was taking some liberties into the story of the humble beginnings of our hero. So I'm going to go ahead and change his appearance a bit. Alright, folks. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm actually pretty happy with how my Hawke turned out. Yeah. He's pretty... I think he's pretty cute. He's pretty good looking, handsome. Very handsome young man. It can get pretty difficult, you know, making a decent looking male Hawke. Actually, I find it pretty difficult making a decent looking male character in Origins too. But yeah, I think I'm really happy with how he turned out. So this is going to be our new main protagonist, guys. I mean, I'm gonna miss Angelus, but you know, it's time for us to make a new friend. So let's go ahead and my favorite color is orange, so I have to make his portrait orange, and let's turn him a little bit towards this direction, just a little bit. You know, I kind of still want to see his side profile there. Okay. We need to name this guy. His last name is Hawke, as I said, and I've already figured out what I'm going to name him. As a homage to my very first LP, I have to call him Clive. I mean, he's got red hair. I've got to call him Clive. And yeah, as I said before, you have the ability. If you've never played Dragon Age Origins, you can set some pre-built histories here, you know, but we're definitely not going to do that. We're going to take full advantage of our actual Dragon Age Origins playthrough and import from our Origins save. Oh, look, it's Angelus! Yes, this is the, this is our save from the very last time we got we probably would ever get a chance to play as him. Witch Hunt. So, we're gonna select him and we're gonna pick the latest. Hold on. This is... I think it's this. Yeah, this is the post because everything else is not quite up to 2 hours. So this is definitely the post save from Witch Hunt, which is the very last adventure that we played in Dragon Age Origins. Oh look, and they even give you a summary of all of the decisions that you import. Connor was freed from the demon. Mages were recruited into the army. Dalish elves were recruited into the army. Balin rules Orzammar. The Anvil of the Void was destroyed. Loghain was killed. Honora is Queen of Ferelden. Now, for those of you who are wondering, what the heck, Honora? Why isn't Alistair King of Ferelden? I actually give a reason for that. In my mind, it's a good reason for that in my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. So, you know, you can check that out if you want to listen to my reasonings. The Warden performed the Dark Ritual with Morrigan. Yes, that's true. So Morrigan has Angelus's, you know, son. And we don't quite know why. The Warden killed the Archdemon. Amaranthine was saved from the Darkspawn assault. The Architect is alive. Warden's Keep was reclaimed. Shale was discovered. King Kaelin's corpse was burned. And the Warden let Morrigan travel through the Alluvion. This was the very last decision that we made. So yeah, we are going to confirm this. Awesome! Congratulations, the save game imported successfully. So my intention, by the way, guys, is to... the game... this isn't really a big spoiler, but the game kind of goes through several years in time. It kind of jumps around forward. So my intention is to have Clive age appropriately, you know, as we go through go through his story. So for right now, we're going to make him as young as we can get him, because I think it makes sense, you know, visually, in character. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So let's you know, stop wasting time and start. For now, I'm gonna choose normal, but I most likely will increase it up to hard. You know, I feel like for now I'll just feel it out, and you know, if it's way too easy, I'm just gonna switch to hard. So let's go, folks.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kaelin died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general.
Poor King Kaelin. Poor King Kaelin.
Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering.
That's
the village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Come on, you guys. Oh boy. Oh no. Mom. Mother. Good stuff, Bethany. Good job, bro.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I
Yeah,
built.
so the interesting thing about Dragon Age 2, guys, is that the events in Dragon Age 2, parts of it are happening in parallel to Angelus's adventures. Because if you remember at the very beginning, Angelus went to go visit Lothering, which is where the Hawke family is from. They lived in Lothering, and eventually, as the story progressed in Dragon Age Origins, if you remember, Lothering ended up getting attacked by Darkspawn and essentially got destroyed. So the Hawke family is now fleeing from Lothering, and meanwhile, Angelus and Alistair and Morrigan and friends are off, doing their thing. So eventually the story is going to move forward past that, but I won't give away anything really more than that. So yeah, make or save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built. So there's different tones that you'll see that the conversation wheel is a lot different from Dragon Age Origins. So there's different tones, which is what the icons kind of show you. Like this one is, I think peaceful, and this one is charming / humorous, and this one is, I guess, pragmatic or something to that effect. I'm gonna make Clive a kind of a charming, humorous character, but he knows not to use his humor inappropriately, at least not too often. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna be role-playing him. So, since we're kind of running away and our mom is, weeping over our loss and everything that our father built, I don't think he's going to be cracking any jokes right now. So Clive is going to respond very similarly to the way Shepard responds. And so it's now going to be a voice protagonist, as you've seen.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move.
Yes. You're right. We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Alright,